Ever wonder what the secret is? You know, that one thing that connects some of the most successful people on the entire planet? Well, what if I told you it's not about working harder or logging more hours? It's actually a really simple but powerful rule they all live by. Let's break it down.
Just think about those names for a second. We're talking about absolute titans in completely different worlds. Tech, media, you name it. So, what's the common thread? It can't just be raw talent or a lucky break. It's actually a deliberate practice, something way more fundamental to how they operate.
And here it is. The secret is that they all carve out time specifically to learn. For real, Bill Gates is famous for his Think Weeks, where he just goes off the grid to read and think. This isn't just a whim, it's a scheduled, non-negotiable part of his life. And this powerful habit actually has a name.
But before we get to the rule itself, let's talk about why it's so incredibly necessary today, because it's the perfect antidote to this trap that so many of us fall into, the efficient but stagnant trap.
Does this feel familiar? Your week is just a blur of meetings, emails, and putting out fires. You're ticking off all the boxes on your to-do list, but when you get to Friday, you look back and think, did I actually grow? Did I move forward at all? If you feel that, you are definitely not alone.
And this is the trap, right? Our jobs reward us for being super reactive, for answering that email in 30 seconds, for jumping on that last-minute call. It feels so productive, but a lot of the time, we're just spinning our wheels. We're maintaining, not innovating. We're just not thinking ahead. And this is precisely where this solution comes in. So let's pull back the curtain on that secret habit we mentioned. It is called the 5-hour rule.
Okay, here it is in black and white. The 5-hour rule is all about setting aside at least 5 hours a week purely for deliberate learning. And that word, deliberate, is absolutely key. This isn't just passively scrolling or half listening to something. Nope, this is learning with real purpose and focus.
That's the magic number. 5 hours a week. Just 1 hour each workday to step away from all the doing and to focus on getting better.
And this right here is the crucial difference. Deliberate learning is active. It's you leaning in, asking questions, trying to connect the dots. Passive consumption is, leaning back and just letting your social media feed wash over you. The 5-hour rule is all about living in that first column. Focused, intentional, real effort.
So what happens when you actually commit to this? Well, the impact is frankly profound. It's what shifts you from that reactive state we talked about to a proactive one where you're truly, genuinely thinking ahead.
And professionally, the benefits just compound over time, kind of like climbing these steps. Each hour you invest in learning builds on the last one. Pretty soon you start solving problems in new ways, you're communicating with way more clarity, and you start spotting opportunities that everyone else, stuck down on the ground floor, just can't see. And hey, this isn't just some C-suite strategy. For students, this principle is a total game changer. Cognitive science has shown over and over that this kind of focused, spaced-out learning leads to way better retention than late-night cramming. It's all about the quality of the hour, not just the quantity.
All right, so this all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually make it happen in real life? Let's get practical. Let's break down how you can literally start today.
So, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, right? Don't get overwhelmed by the number 5. Forget 5 hours for now. Your only goal is to begin. So just find one single hour in your calendar sometime this week.
Here are 3 dead simple steps to make it stick. First, literally block out 1 hour in your calendar. If it's not scheduled, it's not real. It won't happen. Second, keep a simple journal to jot down insights or questions. This is what turns passive reading into active learning. And third, and this might be the most important part, you have to reframe how you see this time.
I absolutely love this analogy. Think about it. You don't see going to the gym as lost time, right? You see it as essential maintenance for your body. This is the exact same thing, but for your most valuable asset, your brain. It is an investment, not an expense. So as we start to wrap this up, let's just zoom out for a second and think about the deeper idea behind this rule. Because it's not just another productivity hack. It's about harnessing the incredible and often overlooked power of the pause.
Just look at this contrast. On one side, you've got the nonstop noise of the everyday. On the other, that quiet, open space for real thought. The 5-hour rule is about you intentionally creating that space on the right. That's where the real insights happen. The kind of progress that just can't be rushed.
And that, right there, is the core takeaway. Everyone else is obsessed with going faster, faster, faster. The 5-hour rule is your permission slip to go deeper. And trust me, In the long run, depth will always outperform shallow speed.
So, I'll leave you with this final thought. The theory part is over. Now it's all about action. So take a moment, pull up your calendar, and just ask yourself this one simple but powerful question. What will you learn in your first hour?